Let's go Cena! Cena sucks! Let's go Cena! Cena sucks! Alright everybody, come on, let's turn it up! Yes! Yeah! Alright, welcome everybody to Zorlon'S Intergalactic Wrestling Blog. I am your humble host Zorlon of the Orlon race from the distant planet Nebula and lifelong WWE fan. And let me tell you folks, it is hot here in Burbank. It is like triple digits hot. I'm telling you, it didn't get this hot on planet Nebulon 5, and we have 3 suns. Now in tonight's episode of Zorlon'S Intergalactic Wrestling Blog, we'll be talking about the events building up to Summerslam this Sunday, including the events that happened on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown as well. And we will, give our little predictions for this weekend's pay-per-view, the second biggest pay-per-view of the year, in an episode I like to call Game Over. The Heartbreak Kid has fallen. In a feud mostly built on talk and stock footage, we finally get what we always wanted, some action. HBK was abducted from the parking lot, F5'd in the ring, and had his arm rather unceremoniously broken in Lesnar's dreaded kimono lock. So Triple H's BFF, HBK, was F5'd. And on that note, we got what this feud sorely needs, a motivated hero in Triple H. Motivated, yes, by both vengeance and redemption. So here's my prediction on Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. Drum roll, please. Brock Lesnar. This is mutually beneficial to both. If Brock goes over on Triple H, seeing how this would take Triple H off TV for a while, and make Brock a more credible foe against whoever he faces next, hopefully Undertaker. I came to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Piper's Pit is always a pleasure. I love Rowdy Roddy Piper. Hot Rod is one of the greatest heels that ever lived. And so is Y2J. And I love seeing the two of them in the same ring. These guys are both mic skill pros, despite the fact that Roddy Roddy Piper seemed a bit babbling and incoherent this Monday and, kind of looked like he had no idea what's going on. Anywhere. Ever. Still, I predict that Y2J versus Dolph Ziggler will be the best match on the SummerSlam card. As a seasoned pro, there is no doubt that Y2J will put Ziggler over in one hell of an awesome match. It has been argued whether or not Y2J can win the big one, and to be honest, who cares whether he can or can't from now on, because he really doesn't need to. Y2J is an established vet and will use everything in his power to establish Ziggler as the next big star. Keep an eye on this one, folks. A torch is about to be passed. As far as Daniel Bryan versus Kane goes, I don't think there's much to this feud other than pushing Daniel Bryan. Seriously, folks, the man is bulletproof right now. Whether he wins or loses doesn't matter. His career is skyrocketing. Daniel Bryan is over, and if anyone has earned it, it is him. Now, I predict that Kane will win because of some Charlie Sheen interference or whatever, but either way, Bryan will come out over with the crowd on this one. As far as the rest of the card goes, I predict Truth and Kofi over Primetime Players, and Sheamus over ADR, although something tells me I wouldn't be surprised if I saw some kind of interference from Wade Barrett, and hopefully a Dolph Ziggler cash-in on the Money in the Bank. That would be very cool, I think. I also hope for Miz to go over on Rey Mysterio. I think Miz deserves more than to be, a jobber with a title, really, I do. So that's it for this week's edition of Zorlon'S Intergalactic Wrestling Blog. Join me again next week for my SummerSlam review and review on the post-PPV Raw, which, of course, should be a doozy. Until then, I'm Zorlon saying I'm out. I'm way out.